Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Wednesday, which means it's hump day. Guys, there's a lot going on today. As I always say, I feel like every day there's a lot going on. But most importantly, we will not have hot, messy topics tonight because Jason's mom's coming in town and we're going to spend some time with her. However, we will be back at 4:30 p.m. Eastern on Jason's channel, Down with Jason, to talk about Vanderpump Rules. And we have a feeling, a hunch, there's a spinoff coming. So before we jump in, I just want to say that's not what we're here to talk about. We're back to talk about the fact that Teresa Giudice admits that she didn't feel anything for Joe, her ex, well, in bed after her prison return. We have all the details on that and more. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything that we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like we are getting a little bit more details as far as what Teresa Giudice was feeling following her stint in prison. Okay, so the Real Housewives of New Jersey star revealed on the Peacock spinoff, The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, that she felt nothing for her now ex-husband, Joe Giudice, after they both finished their sentences in prison. Oh, she said, when he got out, I was like, this is my true test. What will I feel? And I didn't feel anything. Now, mind you, she's telling Cynthia Bailey this on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. And this is a moment that we haven't really gotten from her before. Teresa has always maintained that she is going to protect her family, and she doesn't speak out against the family unless it's Melissa and Joe, but she doesn't overshare what's going on in her own personal life. So this was sort of a big deal. She said, I hate to even say this, but one night he laid on top of me, but without clothes on, and he was trying to kiss me, and I just couldn't even open my mouth. She recalled that she was so disconnected. Now, we know that Teresa is now engaged to Luis Ruelas, and in her confession, she said that she never thought her marriage to Joe would end in a divorce. She thought when she went to prison, she would get out, he would do his time, she would do her time, and that they would be able to move on with their lives, but obviously that just was not the case. She said, I thought we'd be together forever, but our marriage could not survive that. The show also saw Teresa and Melissa Gorga reigniting their age-old feud. By the way, this was interesting. You guys have to watch the show. It was about how Melissa Gorga even ended up on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Well, she said, Andy Cohen called me and said, your sister-in-law won't stop DMing me. She wants to get on the show. And this is Teresa's claim after Ramona started digging into the subject. But Melissa Gorga did remember it differently. She said, I never DM'd him. And she also said, listen, what happened was they reached out to me. They wanted to see if we would be good for the show. We had the lifestyle, we had the money, we had the marriage. I was a sister-in-law. They wanted to keep it family. That's why there was Caroline, Jacqueline, Dina, Teresa, and they wanted a Melissa. And if you think about it, there was also her cousin Kathy. Like it was a huge family dynamic. It was like one big Italian family. And that's why Melissa said she got on the show. Gorga explained that the casting producers had reached out to her on social media expressing interest in interviewing her to be a housewife. 2 seasons after Teresa launched the show alongside Caroline Manzo, Dina Manzo, Jacqueline Larita, and Danielle Staub in 2009. The Giudices, who share their daughters, well, we know that they separated in December of 2019 after 20 years of marriage, and they finalized their divorce in September of 2020. Now, I do want to get back to this really quick, talking about the Melissa, how did she get on the show? We've heard rumors for so long. We've even heard from Danielle Staub that she got on the show, and the way she did it was, well, by trying to go through everybody who was on the show, including Danielle Staub, in order to make this happen. Now, is that true? We don't actually know, but would it make sense? Yeah, it kind of seems like it would make sense. So it makes us question. And then I don't want to just bring out all of this and not speak on Danielle Staub, because Danielle Staub has a few skeletons in her closet too, allegedly, from what we can see. And it looks like she's being sued for about $6,000. What? Who gets sued for $6,000? Well, Danielle Staub is being sued over $6,000 after not paying rent in her Real Housewives of New Jersey condo. It was said, according to The Sun, Danielle has been taken to court by her landlord, who claims the former reality TV star owes thousands in back rent on the property. She is being sued for $6,400 after not paying rent on her 1,600 square foot condo located in North Bergen, New Jersey. Court documents that were filed, they were filed on September 15th, revealed that Danielle hasn't paid rent for both August and September of 2021. The owner of the condo notes that the rent on the property is $3,100 a month, as properties in the area are valued at close to $1 million. Documents also show that Danielle owes an additional $200 in late fees as a result of not paying 2 months of rent. Now they're saying that Danielle must pay $9,500 to have the case dismissed. She is currently still in possession of the 2-bedroom riverfront condo, which offers unobstructed views of the Hudson River and the Manhattan skyline, but we don't know if she is going to pay it. The property owner revealed when the landlord inquired about rent payments or setting up a payment plan, she suggested that if they have a hard time paying our bills for the property, they should apply a government loan. And then this is what the property manager or property owner is saying. I can imagine it's less than pleasant to see her showing off while knowing she's not paying her bills. Shots fired. Okay. All right, guys. Well, with that, with Danielle Staub being sued now for $6,000 plus and $9,000 plus if she wants the case dismissed, and also having Teresa open up about what it was like meeting up with Joe for the first time after prison. Mind you, when he laid on her on this bed that she's talking about, this was the trip that she took with the girls to go visit Joe in Italy. So once Joe was deported, once they realized that they fought the good fight, but they're not going to get anywhere with this, they ended up taking the girls after he was deported and got settled in, and meeting up in Italy and seeing what their feelings are, if they can reignite something. But that wasn't the case. Now we know she's engaged to Louis Ruelas, which she said last night on Watch What Happens Live, because Andy Cohen had all of the Ultimate Girls Trip cast on the show. And she said, I don't know when I'm getting married to Louis, but I don't want it on the show. She doesn't want to film it. She wants it to be an intimate moment. And then she also teased us about the fact that we know her for the iconic table flip. However, we're going to see a much more intense version of her coming up soon. I was like, how much more intense does it get than the table flip? She said, hold on, wait, just watch out for it because it's coming. She said that she had to rip somebody's head off and put her in their place. And I was wondering, who could that be? Well, obviously we know that her and Margaret Josephs are not getting along. So Margaret, I'm going to be cringing. I will be covering my eyes, but I'll definitely be watching. I'm sorry. All right, guys. Well, with that, I want you to comment below. Go ahead and answer all of the questions to which I asked. What are your thoughts about Danielle, Teresa, the new season, and the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip? And don't forget, tonight we are going live at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time on Jason's channel, Down with Jason, to talk about Vanderpump Rules. So if you guys are around, we have some speculation as to what's going on behind the scenes. Make sure you catch that live. It's going to be an interesting one. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and subscribe, because all of our lives are subscribers only live chats. Guys, with that, I appreciate you. I love the heck out of you, and I will see you so very soon. Bye, guys.